Hi, I'm Ewashkiw from Adventure Yoga, and this is an open levels, or all levels, Hatha yoga practice, suitable for beginners, but also suitable for more experienced students. Today, I'm going to offer all of you a challenge. The challenge is twists. Unroll your mat, let's get ready to twist. Have a seat, and I'll meet you there in a few seconds. Welcome. Take a comfortable seat, sit up tall. Look down at the ground or close your eyes and take a couple of breaths to welcome yourself, to settle, and to let go of whatever you've been up to today and simply be here. Letting go can be a challenge. Challenge yourself to discover more about yourself. I'm going to work to challenge you today. I'm going to work to encourage you to challenge yourself, because it's in that place that we discover more. Bring your hands together in front of your heart in the prayer position, Anjali Mudra, and sit up tall. If you'd like to sing one Om with me, please do. Exhale. Inhale. Om. Lower your chin, lower your hands. Lift your chin. Place your hands back behind you, lean back a little, and then uncross your legs, but we're going to cross them in a different way. Take your right leg underneath your left. Bring your right knee down to the ground, and then step your left leg over your right. You can always use your hands to help. Pick it up and move it across your right leg. And then wiggle your hips to the right a little bit. Sit up tall. Take your left hand, reach back behind yourself. Stretch your right arm up. Push down with your left hand. Stretch up with your right arm. Stretch up with your spine. And twist. And then bend your right arm. Touch your left leg. And look over your left shoulder. Imagine that you're moving from your right kidney and bringing it over towards your left leg. And look with your right eye to take you into the twist. And then untwist. Bring your hands down behind you, lean back, and I haven't done this in a while. We call this Tina Turner your legs. So to change sides, kick your legs up a little like a rockette, or like Tina Turner. Call it Tina Turner your legs. Kick them up. I can't really lean back far enough to do that, but you gotta lean back to get into it. And then, so you're gonna bend your left leg and have your left knee on the ground. Cross your right leg over your left. You can get there whatever way works for you. Take your right hand back behind you. Stretch your left arm up. Push down with your right hand. Stretch up with your left arm. Stretch up with your spine. And twist to the right. Touch your left arm onto your right leg. And then move from your left kidney over towards your right leg. And with your left eye, look to the right. That's just going to help keep the twist open. And then untwist to come back to center. And you can just lean back and regularly uncross your legs and come into downward facing dog. So you can start on your hands and knees, tuck your toes, lift your knees, and push it up and back, down dog. I recommend bent knees. I love a good bent knee down dog. Gives you a chance to really stretch out, open up. It can be a challenge to bend your knees if you're used to straightening your legs. See what happens. And then, just a little bit, walk your feet forward. So a slightly shorter dog. And then bring your heels down to the ground here. Take your right hand, reach for the outside of your left leg, and look under your left arm. To help open your left side a little more, move your hips to the right a little, push through your left hand, pull with your right hand, and twist a little more. Twisted down dog. I didn't mention it yet, but we're going to do some twists today. We're starting with twists, we're going to continue with twists. Twists are pretty challenging, so I like working on them. Come back to center. Take your left hand, reach outside your right leg, and then look to the right. Move your hips to the left a little to stretch your right side. Push through your right hand, pull with your left hand on your right leg, and twist a little more. Imagine that you're bringing your left kidneys through and over to the right. With your left eye, look out to the right. And come back to center. Bend your knees, lift your heels, look forward, and walk forward. And come to forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees as much as you need to touch the ground. And then slide your left hand forward a little. Take your right hand and hold outside your left ankle. Push your left hand down and forward. Even bend your left elbow and move it forward a little. And look under your left arm. With your right hand, pull onto your left leg. Resist and push your left leg into your hand a little. Shift your hips to the right a little. Revolve forward fold. Smile. Even though you're upside down, it might look like a frown. Smile. And then twist a little more. Challenge yourself. Move your right kidney over to the left. With your right eye, look to the left. And then come back to center. Have your right hand in line with your left hand. And then take your left hand, hold outside your right leg. Bend your right elbow, move it forward a little, and twist to the right a little bit. With your left hand, pull on your right leg. Resist by pushing your right ankle back into your left hand a little. Move your hips to the left, stretch your right elbow forward, and move from your left kidney through to the right. Look with your left eye. Revolved forward fold. And come back to center. Walk your hands back and come into regular forward fold. Knees bent if that's what you need to do to touch the ground, or legs straight if you can keep touching the ground. Then everybody bend your knees a little, place your hands on your waist, and stand up. Bring your feet together. Stretch your arms down at your sides. And then stretch up, bring your hands together, and side bend to the right. And then move from your right kidney to the left. With your right eye, look to the left and side bend a little more once you get the twist. Challenge yourself here. Squeeze your legs together, side bend more, stretch out through your fingers, and come up to the center. Stretch up and side bend to the left. And then again, do the twist. So from your left kidney, your left eye, look to the right, and side bend a little more. Squeeze your legs in, challenge yourself. Play the edge, side bend more. And then come up to center. Bring your arms down to your sides. Standing at the top of your mat, have your feet hip distance apart. And stretch your arms up. Fold forward and touch the ground. Step your left leg back for warrior two. So spin your left heel in and down. Line up your feet so your heel of your right foot would cut through the middle of your left foot. Push down through your feet and come up when you're ready. Warrior two. Bend into your left knee. Adjust the length of your pose if you need to. And stretch your arms out to your sides. Now this might not feel much like a twist, but it is. We're working to twist our torso open in this pose, and the natural tendency is to be facing forward some. So I've got a little trick to help with that, or a technique. Take your left hand, reach around to the right side of your waist. So roughly where your right kidney is. Yeah, because that's our work today. And then move your right kidney out to the left. Move your left kidney back, and then watch your right knee. You don't have to literally watch it, but when you do that, it's going to want to turn in. So keep opening it up so you stretch through your inner right thigh. Keep that and stretch your left arm back. Warrior two. Maybe this is a new feeling for you. Move your left kidney back. Move your right kidney forward. So you're opening up to the long edge of your mat. Turn your right palm up and reverse your warrior. Side bends are an important part of our twist. So this side bend here is really going to help us engage the muscles, strengthen the muscles that we use for twisting. And then think about your right knee, stretch it straight ahead. Curl back a little more, challenge yourself. Straighten your front leg and triangle. Bring your right arm outside your right leg. I don't want you to touch the ground. I want you to grab your right leg. So pull up on your right leg and look up. And then just like we did in Warrior 2, take your left hand, reach in front of your body, and reach around for roughly where your right kidney is. And then twist. Work to keep that twist, right kidney moving out into the twist. Lift up with your left arm, look up with your right eye, and pull up on your leg with your right arm. Stretch through your spine. And then bend your right knee. Bring your right forearm, place it on your right thigh. Turn your left palm to face forward and stretch long. To get the twist here, push with your right arm. Push down into your right leg and then twist your right kidney through. Look up with your right eye. Side angle pose. Without moving your feet, squeeze them in, make your legs strong, and bring your left hand onto your waist. Look down at your right foot, and then take your right hand onto the ground in front of and to the right of your right foot. Walk your left foot in. Walk your right hand forward a little more. Push down with your right foot, right hand, and lift your left leg. You can keep your right knee bent or straighten it. That's a choice. Eventually we go to straight leg, but you can get a little more stability and build a little more strength if you keep that knee bent. Then take your left hand, again, in front of your body, reach for your right back for the right kidney area, and twist open to the left. With your right eye, work to look up towards the ceiling, maybe open it up and stretch your left arm up as well. Standing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. To come out, fold forward. Bring your left hand down, bring your left leg down. Touch the ground, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend your knees and stand up and reach up. And bring your arms to your sides. Let's play with that on the other side. Same poses, reach up, fold, forward, Uttanasana. And then it's warrior two. So step your right leg back, bring your right heel down, line up your feet so that your left heel would cut through the middle of your right foot, bend into your left knee, push your feet down, and come up. Warrior two, or Virabhadrasana two. Look forward, stretch your left knee forward. Now we could do the same warrior two we've always done, or we can challenge ourselves to discover more. So stretch your left knee forward, take your right hand, reach around for the left side of your back, the left back rib cage, the left kidney area, and then use that to twist your torso open out to the right. With your right arm, pull yourself through and look forward. Stretch your right arm back. Think about your left knee and stretch it forward. Warrior two. Get strong like a warrior. Open your chest up and be brave. Turn your left palm up and reverse it. The muscles that we strengthen here really do help us with our twist. Pull your legs in towards each other and straighten your left leg. Come up and forward and into triangle. Hold outside your left leg. Stretch up through your right arm. Pull up with your left hand. And then take your right hand. Let's do that again. Reach for the back of your ribs on your left side and twist through. Move your left kidneys over to the right. With your left eye, look up and stretch your right arm up. Pull up with your left arm. Triangle. Bend into your left knee. Bend into your left arm and place your left forearm on your thigh. Stretch your left knee over your ankle. Turn your right palm forward and stretch it long for Utthita Prasaritanasana or side angle pose. Push through your left arm. Resist with your left leg so that you can twist. Move your left kidney over to the right. With your left eye, look up. Bring your right hand onto your waist. Look down at your left foot. Lean in, touch your left hand down. Walk your right foot in some. Slide your left hand forward a little more and then lean forward, lift your right heel and push yourself forward and up, setting up for half moon. Turn your right toes out to the right. Take your right hand, reach in front of your body, reach for your back side on your left ribs and twist. Use your right arm to open your chest up to the right. Look up with your left eye and maybe open your right arm up to the ceiling. Half moon. To come out, fold forward, Uttanasana. Stretch it out here, touch the ground, lengthen through your spine. Bend your knees a little and stand up, reach up, and bring your arms to your sides. Tadasana. Turn to face the long edge of your mat and step your feet wide. Going to do a wide leg forward fold, also called Prasaritanasana. Place your hands on your waist, stick your butt back, and fold forward. Bring your hands down to the ground, have your wrists roughly underneath your shoulders, and before you fold forward completely, stretch long through your spine. Push your feet down, squeeze your feet in and lift through your butt, and then fold forward a little more. You can walk your hands under your shoulders again, which might be between your feet, depending on what your forward fold is like. Hug your elbows in a little bit, and everybody bend your knees. I'm going to challenge you to go a little deeper in your forward fold, and bending your knees is going to help with that. Bend your knees, push your hands down and forward, and fold forward a little more with your knees bent. And then squeeze your legs together and work to re-straighten your legs. Hug your elbows in and lengthen through your spine. Push your hands forward to help with that. Prasaritanasana. Bend your knees, everybody. Place your hands on your waist and stand up. And then back to the top of your mat in Tadasana. Stretch your arms up. Fold forward, touch the ground, and step your right leg back. Come into the lunge. Stretch your left knee forward over your ankle. You have an option here, right knee on the ground, or keep your right knee off the ground. I'll do it with my right knee on the ground. You choose. Challenge yourself. Do what's appropriate, but also what's going to challenge you. Place your left hand on your left leg. Stretch your right arm up. Bringing your knee down doesn't necessarily make this easier. I actually find I'm a little less stable in my legs here. Twist to the left. Touch your right arm outside your left leg. Push with your left hand. Push with your right arm and work to move your right kidney through. Look with your right eye and look up. And then bring your left hand onto your right into prayer. If your knee is on the ground and you want to take the challenge of lifting your right knee off the ground while you're in the twist, you can do that. Untwist and bring your hands down to the ground. If your right knee's on the ground, bring it off the ground, and then step forward. It's a really big step, so take as many steps you need to get your right foot forward. And then step your left leg back. Lunge. Right knee over your ankle, look forward. Again, choose left knee on the ground or left knee off the ground. Place your right hand on your thigh, push down with your right hand, lift your torso, stretch your left arm up. And twist to the right, touch your left arm outside your right leg. But instead of just bringing your right hand onto your left hand like you always would, I'm going to challenge you. Push down with your right hand, lift your torso a little, and move your left kidney over to the right. With your left eye, look over your right shoulder. And then bring your right hand onto your left. And if your left knee is on the ground and you're up for the challenge of bringing it off the ground, lift your left knee. Untwist and come back to center. If your left knee is on the ground, bring it off the ground. And step forward. Take as many steps as you need. And then we'll meet in Uttanasana, the forward fold. Touch the ground, stretch your spine long. If you need to bend your knees to touch the ground, do that. Place your hands on your waist and stand up. Stretch your arms down at your sides. Bring your head over your shoulders, shoulders over your hips, hips over your ankles. Tadasana. Stretch long through your body. Stretch your arms up. Inhale. Fold forward. Exhale. This time step your left leg back, just to change it up. We did right leg back for those last ones. And then turn your left heel in and down. Line up your feet so that you're heel to heel. Unless you find balance challenging in Warrior One, which is what we're going to, then walk your right foot over to the right a little so that your feet are a little bit wider apart. Stretch your right knee forward, push down through your left foot, and come up. Place your hands on your waist. Move your left kidneys forward, move your right kidney back. Look forward, stretch your right knee forward. So Warrior One, We got the twist of our hips to happen. We've got the straightening out of our torso, which is actually a bit of a twist. And then stretch your arms up. Steady your breath. Pull back with your right foot and straighten your right leg. Bring your hands to your waist. Stick your butt back to fold over your right leg. And then hold your right leg. Pull up on your leg and fold forward. If you can touch the ground here, touch the ground. Move your hips to the left a little. Work to square your hips. You can feel like you're twisting them, but we're really working to get them square to the top of your mat. Fold deeply over your right leg. This pose name we often call pyramid in English, but it means intense side stretch. I feel it as an intense leg stretch, personally. Take your left hand, bring it outside your right foot. Remember, our theme is to challenge yourself, to discover more about yourself. So left hand to the ground outside your right foot. All you have to do is your best. Take your right hand onto your waist. Hook your thumb into your hip crease and push back through your right hip. Look to the right. Work to move your left kidney through. So push your left arm into your right leg, resist a little, and twist. With your left eye, look up. And if you've got more, open your right arm up. Revolved Triangle. I know, where did that come from? Stretch out through your spine. And to come out, bend your right knee. Bring your right hand down. Bring your left hand down. Lift your left heel and step forward. That's a pose I'd like to keep us in longer, but I know how complicated it can be, and I know how awkward it can feel. The taste of it is enough of a challenge. Bend your knees. Stand up. Reach up. Bring our arms to your sides. Separate your feet a little. Tadasana. Let's do the other side. Stretch your arms up and fold forward. Step your right leg back for warrior one. Set up your feet, either heel to heel or a little bit of space. So walk your left foot over to the left a little more. That will help you get your hips a little more square. It'll help you find a little more balance. Push with your right foot to stretch your left knee forward and come up. Bring your hands to your waist, square your hips, and look forward. Stretch your left knee over your ankle and stretch your arms up. Warrior one. So pull your left kidney back, pull your right kidney forward. With both eyes, look straight ahead. Warrior one. Pull back with your left foot to straighten your left leg. And then fold forward. Bring your hands onto your left leg. Pull up on your left leg. Stretch up through your spine. And then fold forward. If you can touch the ground here, touch the ground. Side intense stretch. Prasaritanasana. Pyramid pose, we usually call this. Shift your hips to the right a little. Pull back with your left hip so you feel more in your left leg. Challenge yourself. And then fold more deeply over your leg so you can discover more about yourself. And then revolved triangle. Take your right hand, bring it to the ground outside your left leg. Touch your arm and leg into each other. That'll help with support. Take your left hand up and hook your thumb into your left hip crease and then push back. Start to open up to the left. Move your right kidney over towards your left leg. With your right eye, look up. This is plenty. If this is the extent of your challenge, be here. If you want a little more, open your left arm up and stretch out through your spine. Revolved Triangle. Push your right arm into your left leg. Resist with your left leg and then twist from your right kidney. Look up with your right eye and untwist. Bend your left knee. Bring your left hand down. Bring your right hand down. Lift your right heel and step it forward for Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees a little and sit down. Really? Yeah, nice, right? Bring your butt down to the ground. Stretch your left leg forward, bend your right leg. Set it up for Shavasana. So bring your right foot high on the inside of your left leg, and then start to fold forward. Walk your hands down your leg. Keep your left leg straight. Pull on it, and if you can walk your hands closer to your left foot, do, but keep your left leg straight. Make that your priority, and then round your back over your left leg. Shavasana. There is a little bit of a twist here. Move your right kidney towards your left leg and move your left kidney away from your right leg and then stretch out over your left leg by pulling with your hands. Lift your head and chest. Sit up and change sides. Stretch your right leg out, bend your left leg, place your foot on the inside of your right leg, turn and face your right leg, walk your hands down your right leg and pull on it, and then start to fold forward. Keep your right leg straight, just like on the first side. Walk your hands further down your leg, if you can do that while keeping your right leg straight. Round your back and fold forward. Shavasana. If you can hold your foot here with your right leg straight, you may do that. And remember, there really is a bit of a twist here. Move your left kidney towards your right thigh. Move your right kidney away from your right thigh, and then pull on your leg and stretch your spine out and over your right leg a little more. Lift your head and chest and sit up. And then stretch your left leg out in front of you. Lie down on your back. Shift your hips forward, bring your feet to the ground, place your feet flat, and lie down. You can even let out a nice sigh here. Oh, Stephen, you twisted me and turned me. No, I didn't. You did it to yourself. I just encouraged you to challenge yourself. If you're feeling it, awesome. It means you accepted the challenge. And I hope that it means you discovered more about yourself. Set up for bridge pose. So stretch your arms at your sides towards your feet. Bring your heels in so that you can touch your heels with your fingertips, or as close as you can get to that. And then straighten your feet. I know that's hard to figure out when you can't see them, so do your best. Bend your elbows, push your upper arms down, push your feet down, lift your butt up. Tuck your butt underneath you, walk your shoulders in a little, and then if it's available, underneath you, interlace your fingers, stretch your wrists to or towards the ground, and then turn your right upper arm out, lean onto it, turn your left upper arm out, lean onto it, Work to tuck your shoulders underneath you. Push your upper arms down. Tuck your butt. Lift your chest. Lift your hips. Bridge pose. Setubandha Sarvangasana. Open it up. It's a good pose after all that twisting. And then release your hands. Lower your butt. And tuck your shoulders. Bring your legs together. Lift your head. Lift your shoulders. And give yourself a little hug. Wrap your arms around your legs or hold your knees. And draw yourself in. I often say that one of my goals is to challenge each and every one of you in class. And since I don't know who's here taking class with me, that in and of itself is a challenge. That's my chance to discover more about what I'm capable of. Bring your head and shoulders to the ground. Bring your feet to the ground. Stretch out. Stretch your legs out. Stretch your arms up and overhead. And stretch. Point your toes. Stretch through your fingers. I like to hook my thumbs here. I find it just gives me a little more chance to stretch and open up. So I hope this class has invited you into the challenge, has offered you a challenge somewhere along the line. One of the things you learn as you practice more is you can always challenge yourself. The more you know about the poses, the more you recognize how the work is endless. The opportunity to challenge yourself, to work more, is endless. But for now, let's let it all go. Bring your arms down at your sides. Separate your feet a little. Turn your palms up, turn your legs out. If it's relaxing to close your eyes, close your eyes. Otherwise, relax your eyes. Shavasana. For many of us, this isn't a challenging thing to do. But I know that for some of you, it is. To rest, to be still. This will be your challenge. Work to relax. Do your best here. We've just got a couple minutes to let it go. Take a retreat inside. Start to deepen your breath. Move fingers a little, move your toes a little. Deepen your breath. Move your wrists and your ankles. And once more, stretch up and overhead, through your fingers, through your toes. And bend your knees and turn onto your side. And when you're ready, come back up to seated. Sit comfortably. Look down at the ground or close your eyes. And bring your hands back into the prayer position, Anjali Mudra. And stretch up through your spine. That should feel really good after the challenge of twists. The more you challenge yourself, the more you can discover about yourself. Yoga invites us to step into that challenge of finding our edge and playing with it, and seeing what we discover there. Thanks for stepping into this challenge with me today. Namaste. Twists are a really great way to prepare yourself for back bend. So if you're looking for another class to do, probably tomorrow, maybe not right now, there's a back bend class of mine, also suitable for beginners and more advanced students. So you can click on that, add it to your watch later list. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, just click on my picture, subscribe, please, and thank you. Have a great day.